So the first thing we need to remember when we're working with negative numbers is that if you ever see two plus signs next to each other, or you see two negative signs next to each other, we can change that to just one positive sign. If we see a mixture, so we see a negative and a positive, or a positive and a negative, we can change that to just a negative. It's an easy way to simplify it. It makes it easier for us to understand. So that is the first thing to remember. Okay, so for this first one, we've got 11 minus b, but we're told that b is -2. So we just do it like we would a normal substitution. So we're going to go 11, take away, and then we're going to write in the -2. Okay, so this take away stays, and this one gets added in there. Okay, now as I said, if you have two negative signs next to each other, you can convert that to a positive. So this would become 11 plus 2, and then 11 plus 2 is going to give us 13. So it's really important that we make sure that we're looking at the signs and that we're substituting in accurately. Okay, here's another example for us, except we've got a multiplication in this one because 2a is 2 times a, and we're told we've got a is -1 and b is -2. So we write out our substitution. So it's kind of a times -1 minus, and then we put in the -2. Okay, so you've got to remember that this b is where this goes. Okay, so you've got to have this negative comes down already. So we do our multiplication first. A positive and a negative make a negative. 2 times 1 is 2. So you do the signs first to determine what the sign is, and then you do the numbers to determine what the number is. And then we can write this like this if we want to again. We don't need to, but I'm going to just so we're doing one step at a time. Then we're going to go -2. Two negatives sitting next to each other are going to give us a positive. So it's going to be -2 plus 2, and that's going to give us 0. All right, so for this one, we've got 4 bracket 5 plus d close bracket minus e. So we've got two pronumerals again, but this time we've also got brackets. If d equals -3 and e equals 5. So we've got one negative number and we've got one positive number, okay? We've got one negative number and one positive number. So you do your substitution first. So 4 bracket 5 plus -3 for d, close bracket, minus e is 5. So we do what's inside the bracket first. So a plus and a minus, I can just do this here. I can just say that's going to be changed to a minus if I like. So 5 minus 3 is going to be 2. And then we're just going to put the -5 on the end. Remember, this is a multiplication. So we're going to get 8 minus 5, and 8 minus 5 is 3.